Hello, hello, my beautiful people. How are you guys doing? 7 p.m. Samagumbi Authentic Conversations, SMB, and Samu Online Make a Date. Are you watching us on Facebook? Are you watching us on YouTube? You know what? Please subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, let me check, so that I can share with my beautiful people. Where is this at? Before I bring in the lovely ladies that I have got on, let me share this. How was your day, good people? How was your day? My day was beautiful. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm sharing to my page. And I just want to welcome the ladies. What I will do, I'll count you down so that you can get in here so fast. Hey, let's count down and let me bring in the ladies. Oh, the countdown. Welcome. How are you ladies doing?
Hi, Sam.
Great.
Hi, Sam.
I am fabulous. Hey guys.
How
I
you
am
doing?
so good. We well. I've got a lady here who's not in here. She will join us as we get on. You know what? This is 2022. Welcome to 2022. And we are having authentic conversations. And we just want to talk. Ladies, relax. I hope you've got your drink. I've got my water right here. And we are just going to have some fun. But before I do that, Michelle, let me pick on you. What's your favorite place to go to for a holiday?
Oh wow. Okay. That's a you just caught me off guard. All right. So my favorite destination currently is Cape Town. I love Cape Town. I've been to Cape Town. However, my dream destination is the Maldives. So as soon as I get a chance, that's on my bucket list.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Nancy, how you doing, girl?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm well. So tell me, what's your favorite cheat food?
Cheat food.
Yes, like the one that you're like, this one I don't have to, I'm not supposed to eat, but I'm eating.
Biscuits.
Okay.
Yes, especially the Cape cookies.
I hear you. Yeukai, when you were young,
Hi.
what was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you?
Samu. Honestly, how can you even ask me that? That's not even fair. You're now embarrassing me right now.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. Hey, I'm still young. Hey.
Okay, I hear you.
Geez, there was something that happened to me recently. I know I claim I'm still young.
Yeah.
Geez. I think forgetting somebody's name, when you know someone and you've been and they can tell you a story and you're like, I know you, but I can't remember you. I can't remember your name. Then, you then just have to go with the flow. I've learned to just go with the flow. At some point, they're going to throw in a tidbit that you can then say, I know you from this, or your name is this, or, some connection. But yeah, I don't know, maybe with my age now, it's becoming a bit of an issue where you're now saying you're forgetting people's names and and faces. Yeah. Yeah. So
You know
yeah.
what? That happens. That happens a lot, guys. Now with me, I would be like, oh, what? And then I'm asking my husband, who likes asking people, I'm like, what's her name? He says, you should ask yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Angie,
but yeah.
hey girl. How are
Yeah,
you,
I'm good. How are
Angie?
you, dear?
I'm good.
I'm
Maybe
good,
let's start there.
Samu. How
Let's
are
start with
you?
the introductions. Maybe then you introduce yourself. I just wanted to start in a different way because everyone starts by saying, introduce yourself. So I was like, let's laugh a bit.
Yeah. You
Who
got
is
us
That's
there.
good.
Angie? Who
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Angie? I got you guys, eh?
Mm.
You did.
Angie, we're waiting for you. Let
Okay.
us know who you are.
Okay. I am Angeline Gutuza, a mother of 3, married. I am a teacher by profession, a hustler, and I'm also a networker.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Let's come to you, Michelle. We want to know about this beautiful lady who's got a beautiful background there. There are roses.
Mm.
Hi,
Let us know.
thank you so much for the warm welcome, and to all the ladies also, welcome to the show, and thank you for coming through. I'm really excited that we've had this opportunity to partner with Samu Online. My name is Zeo, and I'm the founder of She Means Business. I'm a wife and a mother to 2 gorgeous children, a boy and a girl. And that's about it, really. I lead women to empowerment projects. So, as the founder of this business, we're there to empower women to be better people and better individuals in their society, in running their businesses and running their homes as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're tuning in from. This is Authentic Conversations with Samu Online. Samu Online is turning 5 years. SMB is turning 10 years, and I'm a product of SMB, guys. As you can see, we are empowering women. I've been empowered there, and here I am in this platform to empower other women. She's just passed on the baton to me and said, Samu, run. And then I'm running. Thanks, Michelle, for that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeukai, yes, as young as you are, please let us know who is Yeukai.
Oh, thank you, Samu. And hi, ladies, wherever you are tuned in from. My name is Yeukai Katsi. I like to say that I'm fun, I'm fearless, I'm favored, and I'm fabulous. Well, those are the what I try to live by, being fun and fearless, and truly enjoying life the way that God has created me to live and enjoy life. Life is
Yeah.
short, so I do believe in having fun every day of the life of my life. Really, I am an HR practitioner. I'm a farmer. I am a trainer, a teacher. I like to say that I'm mad. I do believe in making a difference. So I tried by all means to help the less privileged. I realize that, I'm not where I want to be, but there are people that are struggling and disadvantaged and in a worse off position than I am. And so where I can, I do try to help and do what I can. I am I think a mentor I like to mentor especially young girls, especially, and just to warn them about life and just to try and help them along the way. I do believe in trying to help people find their uh, security in themselves and self-worth, the significance in what I do and what, just the journey that I walked in life, just trying to help them along that path. And I'm also a golfer. I play golf. Crazy as it may
Oh, wow.
be. Yes. So yeah, I do love golf.
Women can shock you, can surprise you. Guys, I don't know if you caught this. How many things is she doing? Wow.
I,
Wow.
I try. I don't do them well, but I try. I
That's
don't do
nice.
them well. Hmm.
Nancy, I forgot. Nancy, did you introduce yourself? No. Yes.
No,
No,
she
not yet.
hasn't.
Okay. Okay.
Hi,
So please go
ladies.
on. Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
ladies.
Nancy.
How are you?
Hi,
Okay.
Nancy.
My name is Nancy. I'm a mother to one lovely boy who has me exhausted today from all the grade one madness. I'm a baker. So I'm a baker. I bake from home. I make fabulous cakes. You should taste them one day with other ages. I'm also an engineer in training.
An engineer and baking. Wow, how does that mix?
It just mixes. I just call it food engineering. I'm into food engineering.
I love that.
Ah,
That's the
okay,
food
that makes sense.
engineering.
That makes sense.
Wow, guys. Listen, let me just throw it at you. If you knew you were going to die 1 year from today, what would you do? And how would you want to be remembered? 1 year from now, you know that you're going to go. What would you do? And how do you want to be remembered? Anyone can take that. Let's talk.
Hmm.
Wow.
1 year from today.
Yes.
Okay, Michelle, you can go up.
2023, January. Gone. What would you do?
Definitely, definitely, I would really travel the world. I would go to as many places as I would want to go to that I haven't visited, each and every country, and just maybe blog it as I go. Have a YouTube channel, travel my whole world. Until I come back, and then obviously, most importantly, spend time with my family at the end of it all.
Wow. Wow. I like that. I like that. You?
For me, I think one of the things that I would love to do is to have a school for girls. I think one of the things that I aspire and dream of doing is to set up a leadership academy, kind of like what Oprah has done, because I've seen there are a lot of girls that have got the potential, especially the girl child, not really forgetting the boy child because that is a problem that we may create, but to have a place for disadvantaged children, because that's where I started off in the back of beyond. So to
Wow.
have a really good school for them, that would. So that's one of the things. And the other one is to have I want to have a scholarship in honor of my mother who died when I was 16.
Okay.
So one of my visions is to set up a foundation or a scholarship for women. My mother would go to, adult learning, going
Which
to
one?
school while trying to, to do your JC, your O level as
Yes.
a mother and all that. So, and then, eventually to then try and do better, get a degree and the like. So really, I see women who would want to improve and to add on to their education, but struggle with some of those things. Yeah. So those are the things that are really close to my heart.
Wow.
And travel,
That's
not to say I don't want to travel. I do want to travel.
I
In
know,
between,
hey?
I want to travel.
You know what?
Yeah,
We
I've
did
never
with
been to
you.
Dubai, so I want to go to Dubai.
Nice. I mean,
Definitely.
we did it with you that you can do many things at once. So we know exactly.
Yeah. Hmm.
Angeline, I just
Multitask.
asked a question. Okay. Angie, I had asked a question that if you knew that you're going to die 1 year today, how would you want to be remembered and what would you do? Edith, thank you for hopping on. Edith, if there's anyone there, please let us know. What's the question? If the question that I've asked, what would you do if you knew that you're going to die in a year from now? What would you do? And I've got Edith saying that she's got a similar dream with Yeukai for the scholarship and the leadership academy. I think she's got that kind of a dream. But Angeline, how would you want to be remembered?
Okay. I've got this passion as a teacher.
Mhm.
there is one thing that I would really like to study again, maybe do a master in it, which is psychology. Because when I started my teaching career, I worked in rural areas, in Mutoko mostly, and then I went to Domboshala. So I realized that most of the kids that are out there, they really don't have certain chances or certain opportunities that the other learners who are in town do have. They lack a lot of things. So one thing that I would like to do before I die, if I was to die within a year, would be to start an NGO that looks at the empowerment of the girl child, especially those who are disadvantaged, those in the rural areas who don't have the same opportunity with those who are in town. Because maybe they want to do sewing, but where are they going to do it in the rural areas? Maybe they want to do baking or stuff like that. So I would love to start an NGO which will have women who will maybe volunteer to go and help them in the comfort of their places. Maybe if it's Mutoko, in Mutoko, where we don't have to take them, they don't have to go to Harare or to go to the nearest town to go and get empowered and do something for themselves.
Wow.
That
wow,
is
guys.
what I would love to do.
So you'll be able to do that in 1 year?
I would love to start something like that.
And then you
I would love
selling,
to
eh?
start something like that. Yes, and lucky enough, my sister and my mom share the same dream. So if I was to die in 1 year, there will be people who will be running that for me.
Wow. You know what, ladies, in that regard, we like January, we've got goals, we've got plans. I hope that what you've told me now, you've got plans written down. Like in Habakkuk, it tells us that we need to write the vision down. Is that the case, guys?
In parts, not complete.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for
They're
that
work
one.
in progress.
And Michelle knows where she's going. Are you saving, Michelle? How much are you saving a month for this?
Towards my 1 year.
You're traveling. You're traveling. No, you're traveling.
All right, so
No, you're
what
not
I do,
dying, Michelle. You're not dying.
so what I do is I make it a point really that each year I get to travel and I tick off, my bucket list as I go. So that's really helps. But when the 1 year is left, then I would actually need to start saving for that or win the lotto or something.
Wow, wow. Okay. So ladies, we okay, for me, like if really what I would do is to make sure that I get 3 houses for my children. My father left us 12 houses, 1 house to 12 kids. I'm an African child. I'll always say it. And for me, even as I empower women, I empower them to create a legacy, to get something for their children. If you are out there and you are married, the Bible says a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. A man there does not mean that it's just your husband. And even if you are saying it's your husband, you are one with your husband. So you've also got a mandate to leave a legacy for your children. So with me, I would make sure that I get the 3 houses and I know I've left them something solid.
No, that's great. It's very important. You give them a leg up to life. Yeah.
Exactly. When I turned 21, I had 3 kids. They gave me 3 kids, but hello, what did they open? I want to give them the proper key.
Yeah.
Let me know, guys. Whoever is watching, let me know what you would do. I want to hear that. So, ladies, you know what? We are busy people, and I understand. But what's one thing that will make you forget to eat? Like you're doing this thing, and it will make you to forget to eat. What's that one thing? What will you be doing?
Farming, eh? You don't eat when you are in the fields.
Okay.
You don't
Yeukai
eat.
is farming. #farming.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to get the job done.
Okay. I hear you. Anyone, ladies?
So for me,
Okay.
it would be really what I do on a daily basis, the network that I administer, I can be planning, even as early as 3 a.m. in the morning, that like
You need to
gets
sleep, Michelle.
yes, so that's like sets my heart on fire. I can just be planning anything to do with women empowerment, researching online on how best I can improve myself and improve other
Wow,
women.
wow, wow, wow. I love that. I love that. Angie,
Eish, Sam,
you always eat.
I'm very guilty. I'm addicted to reading. Very,
Okay,
very addicted to reading.
serious.
I
No,
can forget
share, please.
eating and I can even, when I'm reading something that I cannot put down, I can spend the whole night reading and only realize when it's morning that I really have to sleep. And I usually do
Wow.
it on a Friday when I know I'm not going to work on Saturday. And
Mm.
guess what? When I wake up, when I sleep maybe at 5 and wake up, I'll start reading again. I might not even eat. I love
Wow.
Wow.
reading. And I
Oh
can't put
my
a
God.
book down. That's one thing about me.
Please, you should let us know those books that you're reading. I've got
Yeah.
some ladies here that are saying hello. Agatha is saying hi. I see you, Agatha. And Lee is saying, indeed, Michelle has empowered some of us. Hey, hey, Michelle, you're doing it. You're doing it. Your 3 a.m. is paying off.
Thank you so much.
And Edith is saying, Michelle, I can relate. When you're working, then it's you forget sometimes to eat. Guys, with me, I forget to go to the toilet, and then you're going to the toilet
Thank
like
you.
this.
Yeah, because you'll be putting it off, eh?
Like, I'll stand up just now. I'll stand up.
Yeah.
Women. Guys, you know what? There's the Sustainable Development Goals to eradicate hunger. Yes, we might not end it, but we can make a difference. What is it that you're doing now in your own right? What are you doing to help alleviate poverty and hunger in the community?
Well, I'll start that one, Samu. I think that's my biggest, that's my passion and what I believe God has called me to do, to be honest. Because when you empower a woman, you
Yeah,
empower the whole world. So
yeah.
for the last 10 years, as SMB, we've been training women. Um, we've been giving them entrepreneurship skills on how to run a business and how not to depend on one income and have several incomes so that if you lose your job in one day, you will not lose um about that. If you lose one of the incomes, you've got something to fall back on, not to put your eggs in one basket. So
Mm.
that's what I do to change the world. To wake up in the morning and motivate and inspire, I just
Yeah.
have to post something there, my message, and just get to somebody and just say, you know what, I need to get out of bed and I need to go and sell these vegetables. I need to go to the market and order some stock. So for me, that just gets my blood rushing.
Wow, wow, wow. I've got a lady here who is saying, Angeline, I can relate about reading. That's Lydia. And Agatha is saying, Mimi, what you're doing is amazing. May God continue to bless you and through what you are doing for women. We are in this platform having authentic conversations because of Michelle. She said yes to this vision 10 years ago. And I got on and she, mentored me. I looked at her. 5 years, Summer Online started, and here we are today. I'm sure Michelle is like, I'm proud of you, girl. I hope you are, Michelle.
I'm
Thank you
sure
so
she
much.
is. Yes.
I don't do it single-handedly, to be honest. I've had a very good team that I work with, both based
Yeah.
in Zimbabwe and in SA. I've worked with the likes of Yeukai, Lumtlanga, Lerato, there's a whole bunch of us behind running Shimin's business, and we all are driving this vision together. So that's why we always say we rise by lifting others. I have not done the last 10 years alone, and I've just been blessed to have, women who push me up. Each time, I get tired as well. I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I just have to take some time out to rest. Like last year, I think the year before last, I took a break. I said, I can't, I need just to breathe. But I can't let these women, go. And they were running SMB in my absence, pushing the vision forward. So that's what I found in the importance of working together as women, as we are currently doing now in promoting ourselves.
Yes, that's it. That's it, And Justine is saying that's right, empowering the world by empowering women. And what you are saying now is, you know what? As a body like this, you can't. The head can't function on its own. You need the hands. You need the this. And I recently on my page, if you go to my page, I did a business prayer hour where I was talking about our business, how we need to pray for our business. And one of the points there is we need to pray for destiny helpers. So Michelle found her destiny helpers and they helped push the vision. And she wrote it down and it's running. So whatever it is that you want to do, please make sure that you write it down so that whoever sees it can run with you. Okay. So I'm so excited about that. Yeukai, I'm coming to you. Let me know.
What's your question again, Samu?
What's like the hunger? What are you doing now to eradicate poverty or to help other people with hunger? What are you doing?
I'm not sure I'm doing enough. I think I've started. Certainly, I think I would like to do more. From the perspective of, trying to educate. I have a bias for girl child.
It's okay.
Sponsor someone because, I look at it to say that if it wasn't for someone in my past that helped me, I would not be where I am. So going back there, trying to assist from that perspective. Also, I'll tell you the farming venture I'm on, if you asked me 5 years ago, would you be farming? I would never have said farming is an option for me until, it's another conversation. But, and then also within my community, I'm the only woman.
Wow.
Within the stretch of land.
Yeah.
A single woman doing what I've been told is amazing. It's not enough. I'm still far from what I want to do. But also really just trying to build up and add value to the land, support. I think I am an employer. Can you imagine? I'm an employer in the community. Yeah, so, and those are things that are really a challenge. I always say, and Michelle, you're talking about multiple streams of income. I've been saying that sometimes my boss sees me and looks at me and looks at that I'm stressed, but he doesn't know what is stressing me. But it's actually maybe not his work, but I've had a call from one of my staff members.
Yes.
To say this, that, and that, So that even employing, I really feel that I think for me, it's really a target to try and improve the community that I'm in and the lives around me.
Yeah. Wow. Angie, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, Samu.
Okay, awesome. Are you doing anything right now? In line with the Sustainable Development Goals of eradicating poverty?
Okay, as a networker, I'm working, doing my network marketing with herbal companies, 2 herbal companies actually.
Yeah.
So remember, this is COVID. Our immune systems are compromised.
Come on.
And especially in my green world business, I am a trainer and I'm also a presenter. So the
Wow.
trainings and the
love that.
presentations, thank you. The trainings and the presentations, they at least help people to be aware of what is happening to their system and how they can help to make their system
Yes.
stronger. And
Yes.
on top of that, because it's network marketing, those who are interested and then join the business, they are earning, they are getting another stream of income coming their way, and which means they are also earning, which is something that they can also even do online.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, you know what, ladies? What I'm hearing from you, ladies, is that in your own way, in your own right, you can be contributing, because most of the time, as ladies, we tend to say, that one is not doing that. That one is not doing that. But look at this. Angie is doing something, Mimi is doing this something, and Yeukai is doing something totally different. Samu is here doing something totally different. Like I am here, making sure that you are online, making sure that people get to know Michelle, SMB, they get to be in the community. Yeukai is doing farming, and someone will be saying, I don't have a job, I'm in Zimbabwe. They contact Yeukai. And Angeline, people can get into her network marketing, her business, what she's doing. And she's a reader. Readers are leaders. And guys, for me, what I would say is, well, I won't even talk about me. I will talk about a young lady, my daughter. She's 11 years, and she's turning 11 tomorrow, guys. It's her birthday. Please.
Oh,
I need
wow.
to see those messages.
Happy birthday.
Jane.
Wow, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
Happy
Her name is Miss Jane.
And you know what? I like that she's a January baby. We are January babies. I'm one myself. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So her name is Miss Jade, and says, Mommy, you need to talk about me. So I said, I will. And what she's doing, and she came to me and said, Mommy, I know that I'm turning 11, and I want to do something for the people on the streets. I want to give them something. And Mommy had to now think on her toes to say, what is she going to do? So I went to buy 11 loaves of bread. And tomorrow, what we'll be doing with my daughter is driving around looking for people that are on the streets and distributing that bread. That is what my daughter is doing to eradicate
That's really good.
poverty.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So, Miss Jade, tomorrow I'll do a post. Please, guys, please send her love and send her messages. And I'm sure she would love that. But that's what we are doing. For me, as someone online, what we're doing is providing education, quality education for women to get to when we've been taught how to have streams of income. We now to come online and do our business online. Like now, people are going to know. Someone was with Michelle, she was with Yeukai, she was with Angie, and they can now get to know what Usamu talks so fast, she's loud and what. Mimi is chilled, Mimi is the boss lady, guys. So people are attracted to your vibe, attracts your tribe is attracted by your vibe. So then people are going to get to know you, they are going to get to like you, and they are going to get to trust you. That's what we are doing as Samu Online. That's how we are helping to eradicate poverty. Guys, I know that my time will be up very soon, but what I wanted us to talk about is the meaning of our names. Are we leaving the meaning of our names? I know I touched on it sometime. And Angie, I don't know if you know the meaning of your name. If you don't know the meaning of your name, your children, how did you name them? I want to hear that one. Let me start with you, then I'll come to Yeukai.
It has to be me. Okay, fine. I will be very honest, ne? When I was growing up, I used to be angry because I always said, why did my mom call me Angeline? Because it's my aunt's name and I don't even know what it means. So as I was growing up, I always said, when I have my kids, I'm going to give them Shona names because I'm Shona. Hello. So yesterday I had to research my name, and then it says it's from the Greek origin, and it comes from the name angel, which is messenger of God. And as
There
for
you
my
go.
kids,
And yet used to be angry.
Yes.
Yes, I used to be angry. So yeah, I'm happy about it, and I think somewhere somehow I've fulfilled what my name says, because there's one thing I told you about this heart, this passion about the disadvantaged kids. I think somewhere somehow I always talk to them. I always advise them. Some of them, they've finished school. They're still my friends up to now, and hence I named my kids. The firstborn she's 15. She's turning 16 on the 26th of January. She's called Tino
Wow.
Tenda, which is with God. The second born, he's turning 12 on the 19th of January. On the 19th of January, he's a boy. He's called Tinelimbo. We have faith. And then the last born, she calls herself last born, or Dread Tapi, because she's got dreadlocks. She's 10, she's 5, and she's called Tapiwa Nashe. We've been given by God. Those are my 3
given
angels.
By God. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. The little one that you
you
just saw now, her other name is Tinotenda.
Wow.
Oh, that's my firstborn. That's my baby. Bring her.
I will. Let me come to you, Yeukai.
Well, and like, the reverse of Angeline, I only have one name, Shona name, Yeukai. And I wondered why my parents didn't give me an easier name to pronounce for people, because I went to, when you're dealing with the different cultures and languages and people call you Yeukai, all sorts of things, eh? But my name means to remember. Yeukai, remember. So I have learned to always say to myself in conversations with my God, remember me. And there's a verse I always go to in Genesis, I think it's 8, verse 1, where it's referring to God remembering Noah after the floods. One day God said, and God remembered Noah. So I always say, and God remembered Yeukai. Maraka Yeukai. And that's always something that, when I'm going through challenges, when I'm going through that, God remember me, in my prayers, that you would remember me in my situation, in my endeavors and things like that. But, my parents, they have their reasons, different reasons apparently for naming me Yeukai. But I've since learned to accept it. Even though initially it was like, you people, you made life difficult for me. People can't pronounce my name. I'm called eucalyptus, almost like eucalyptus, Yeukai.
Wow. I like that. It's important to know the meaning of our names and to also name our children the right kind of way. What are you saying to your children when you're calling your children? What is it that you are emphasizing? My full name is Samugeliso. It means we were given. And, for the longest time, I used to wonder, they were given what? Because my parents, I didn't grow up with them and everything. But, after going through a journey of emotional healing, and you realize that many people us women especially, we carry a lot of things and you don't understand what is going on, but you are hurting inside. I went through a journey of emotional healing, and now I love my name and I understand my name. And now I know that the world has been given this lady, this smiling girl, this girl, and the world is receiving, because it's Samgeli, so it means we were given Tagapiwa, and if you are given, it means you're also receiving. And I'm so glad how the world is receiving me. I was looking at my statistics of my social media. People are watching me from Lebanon, from Oman, that have never been there, from Nigeria, from Tanzania, and I'm thinking, Lord, this is where I've gone to, I'm no longer the Bulawayo, Makaya girl. I'm now international. So now I've begun to embrace my name because of the journey that I've taken. So even out there, ladies, the way we name our children is important. When you are calling your child, what are you calling? Like Miss Jade, she's Jedida. Yes. She's beloved of the Lord. And as we say Jedida, we say she's loved, she's loved, she's loved. And, wherever she is, guys, I don't want to lie, Miss Jade is loved. Whether she's doing sports, she's doing what, she's loved. And I didn't realize Tandiwe. Her second name is Tandiwe. That means love again. So
But some of you know that with our words, because we are made in the image of God, our words create. So when you speak and you're reinforcing, that is what you are speaking and reinforcing and calling forth.
Yes.
So just as somebody can be saying you're stupid and you end up being stupid. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because you are repeating those things. And exactly as you're saying, some of the names that people have been called, and it's just one of those things I've learned that we need to renounce and claim the things that we would want and speak the things that we would want to receive from God.
And there's a point here. Tiseto is saying that the name of your business is important as well. Ladies, before we end, please let me know, what is the name of your business? How did you get to name your business? What was the thinking behind that? Maybe that would be our last wrapping point. What is the name of your business and how come you got to name your business that? Let me start with you, Yeukai.
One of my businesses is Sesfikile. I came across. I actually registered this as a company, yes, Sesfikile Investment, because I came across. I was on a flight from SA or to SA, and there was a magazine about some Sesfikile something or other, and I love the name. You know what? We have arrived. So I keep saying to myself, I am declaring that I have arrived, even though I'm not yet there. So it keeps reinforcing Sesfikile Investments that I have arrived. And my farming ventures is Kenako Greens and Veggies. From Kenako being from it's our time. It is my time. Yeah, I'm still working on that, but that's what I believe in, yes. And that's the rationale for that.
Wow. Angie? What's the name of your business?
Okay. Actually, with my business, I use the company name, but my username is Le Angel, which is the angel. And for something that I told you that I'm planning on, that NGO for the girl child empowerment, we're still working on it, but we're thinking of the girl drive. Which means the girl with a passion, the girl who's got the drive to do something big. So we're still working on it. It's still work in progress. Yes.
Wow. And Mimi, you caught us there when we're talking about names and everything. So now we just need to hear what is the name of your business and how come you got to name it that?
Okay, sorry about the technical glitch, Samu. So around about 2012 when Shimin's business started, I was going through a very difficult time in my life. And at that stage whereby I was in a foreign country and I had no source of income. And there I was like, God, what am I going to do now? You brought me to this foreign land and here I am unemployed. And I started praying to God, seeking, for something that I could do. And I was imagining what could be happening to the same women in my position. So then, as unemployed as I was, I still had money to internet. I didn't have, I don't think I had a phone at that stage. I went to an internet cafe and then I was looking, for ideas on what I could do. And then I got that vision to say, you know what, you need to help women in the same situation as yourself. That's how Shimin's business started. But then with regards to the name, while I was still in the same space, I went online and then I started just typing out, any key names which were in relation to business. And then one just popped up, just got me, and it was Shimin's business. And there's coincidentally another organization in the States which does exactly what we do, probably slightly different, but with the same name. And that's just how I just captured that name and I just ran with the vision. And Shimin's business, it's self-explanatory. Women mean business. whatever we touch,
Women in
whatever we
business.
do, we mean business really. You can see how the ladies here are. You can see just yourself, Samu, the way you are. You mean business. It's just self-explanatory. Yeah, oh, if you see her in a work suit, hey, you won't even recognize.
The farmer. And then she becomes a golfer. Then she becomes HR. I surrender.
Ah. No, you should see my WhatsApp profile picture and it speaks volumes.
Okay. So, and with me, Samo Online is I've always, had this thing that I'm a brand. And being a brand, I want to be online. And I could not find a name that, I would run with. And explaining the meaning of my name to say Samyelisiwe, the world is received. And now the world is this some online, being received online. And today, when I was praying using that business prayer hour, you guys need to get that copy. God just started, downloading to me. Let me look for the where did I write that? Because now he started saying, like, when we are saying, what is the purpose of your business? What scripture is your business based on? We need to have a scripture for our businesses. And for some online, it's do business till I come. God is saying, do business till I come. Some on platforms, some on YouTube, some on talk shows, so now some online tend to some on this. Guys, I had a full page of an hour when I prayed that, when God started talking about how this business is. So it is important to involve God in your business, and get your business under the blood, because what we are doing here, eradicating poverty, the devil is not happy, guys. The devil is not happy.
Yeah, that's
Michelle, you
true.
producing a Samu, the devil is not happy. And Samu producing other people, the devil is not happy. Farming, giving the community food is not. So you need to back your business up every time with prayer. Nancy, thank you. Welcome. I understand that, you had all the technicalities, but, maybe just round it up for us and let us know, what are you passionate about? What are you doing in your business? How is your business affecting your community?
Thank you, Samu. Sorry for that. It was just a little bit of a rough day. I'm into the baking business, and for me, I feel like I'm evangelizing in my business, like a slice of Jesus in my cake. When I'm giving you cake, you must feel the love. My
Wow.
secret ingredient is the love, So that's my business for me, and that's what I love to do. I feel like I should just put 100% in everything that I do, no matter who the customer is. I should just put in all the love in there.
I love that. I love that. Oh, that's amazing, guys. I think she deserves a clap. Some love, some love. Let me see some love. They're watching us.
Thank
There's some love. How do they do it like that? Like, yeah, like that, eh? Yay, let's see. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You know what? I've enjoyed myself so much. And you know what? Let me know any last 1 minute. I know you ladies talk 1 minute of your last words, and then you'll be exiting. Let us know. Anyone who wants to go, it's fine. 1 minute. I'm timing you.
1 minute.
Yes.
So
I think I'll go after Michelle.
Okay. So I'm just a firm believer that, you know what, you can't do one thing, for your entire life. We might have viewers who are watching here who might say, oh, you know what, these women seem to have it all together. They know what their purpose is, but we go through stages in life, and I think that, it's possible to discover your passion or your purpose later on in life. It doesn't have to immediately come. And then you can discover it, all at once. You can find that you've got 5 purposes on this earth all at once, or you can just move from one purpose to the other. You do not have to think where you are right now is not enough. You are enough. It could be your purpose is just serving your family. It could be your purpose is just making sure your mother at home is taken care of, who's bedridden. That's just your pay. That's just your purpose. You're not bringing in possibly any income into your family, but you are the caregiver of a mom who's got 5 children, and you had to put your career aside to take care of your mother. That's probably the purpose. And don't, despise and say others have it all going for them. Just look within and pray and just say, God, just give me the revelation to discover what my purpose is.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah.
Somebody else?
I think just to add on to that, Samu, what I've found is just start. It's important to just start. Yeah. Whether it makes sense, it doesn't make sense, it's important to start. I'm telling you that just start or just do it, as Nike would say. Because you know what, when you start seeing the opportunities, and you start understanding that this is not the right thing for me. And there are things that you never explore unless you're in a certain, I'm telling you, for example, before I started farming, I would not have done some of the things that I've done. But because I started doing that journey, it started then opening my mind even to business. What other opportunities can I get into? I now have goats, which I didn't have before. Yes, I have goats. I have rabbits. It's a challenge, but I have rabbits. And I'm now starting to think of other things that I can add on to that. And at the same time, because this is a farming community, I've seen an opportunity for a tuck shop. So I now have a tuck shop where I would never have, So those are things that,
surprisingly.
If you don't start, you will never know. So for me, it's important just to start, whether it makes sense or doesn't make sense. Oh, and I also sell Fuegio. So yeah, that's another opportunity that I had not explored this time last year, but in the last 6 months, it has come up. So yeah, it's important just to start. And you never know where you're going to end or stop.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nancy, take it on before Angie.
Well, I would say, even if you haven't discovered your purpose, keep on doing something. Do it as if you're doing it for the Lord. Your purpose is going to come to you doing something. So keep on doing, keep on going. It's going to come to you, and do it with all your heart. Also surround yourself with friends, family that inspire you, that uplift you, because sometimes you might not notice your purpose. Other people around you might notice it and push you to go through with it.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nancy. Angie, we are saying our last 1 minute. What you want to say? Anything just to round up our discussion tonight?
Okay. I wanted to say, having been in SMB, I've learned a lot of things. Recently, I stopped working as a teacher because of some reasons well known to me. So after some time, it was difficult for me to get back into the system. But through hanging around with people who are on the same mission with me, I realized that there were a lot of things that I could do. And when I started network marketing, it grew that inner person in me. I learned that when you do something that you are passionate about, you get paid for doing something that you love.
Yes.
You get paid for, you don't feel like you are working. You are doing something that you really love. So you don't feel like you are working, but you get paid for that thing that you love. So through working with SMB, I've learned a lot of things. Right now, I've got a certificate of teaching English as a foreign language, which is an online thing. I'm also working on proofreading, which is an online thing. I'm doing a lot of things that are going to be so, which means in a very short time, I'm going to be working online. And I was manipulating the things that I'm good at, which is reading, teaching, and training.
Yes.
So
Come on.
please, ladies out there,
Wow,
go for it.
I love that.
We can, we will, and we shall do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Angie. Wow, guys, there you have it. I've got ladies. We're talking about purpose, by the way, but the questions that we asked are the same questions that you need to ask yourself and, say, what is it that I need to do? For me, my last words is recognize where you are. Recognize where you are and be passionate. Like Tisato is saying, be passionate. Recognize where you are. And when you recognize where you are, I would give an example of myself. Last year, by mid-year, I recognized that I'm not moving. I'm not going up where I am. It's almost like I've reached the ceiling with the network that I had. And I became intentional to say, Lord, I want to now be challenged. Guys, I got challenged. I got into a circle of women that are talking dollars. People who are saying, we're making, you charge someone $5,000. And I'm like, what? Like what? Like I've not even charged anyone $5. So it was challenging me. And sometimes I thought, no, let me leave this community of women. But you know what? It has brought me to this place where now I'm able to stand in front of you and say, guys, I've got a course that I'm going to be, rolling out and that I'll be selling in dollars. By the way, yes, that's where I am now. And I'm doing all these things. I'm doing the workshops. Here I am talking to SMB ladies. If it was before, I would be shy. I would be scared, especially of Yeukai, who's doing all these things. I'm like, no, I can't be in a presence. But listen, I made an intention to say, let me grow. Let me move from where I am. Guys, I will tell you the truth. Some online, 5 years. You know what? I was doing things for free. But it's time now to do business. That's why God is saying, Samu, do business till I come. But it's because I found a certain level of women that challenged me to the next level. So know where you are. And, like Yeukai is saying that start. Like other ladies are saying, start. And you'll find different things. And she's saying as she reads, as she's doing network marketing, she's getting paid for what she loves. So what is it that you want to do? Get paid for what you love. It's been a powerful session. I loved it. Let's just say bye to the ladies. We've enjoyed ourselves. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you, Samu. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Bye. Stay blessed and safe.
Awesome, guys. Smiling is my trademark. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.